Welcome to Seeing Beyond, Living Transformed, a space to connect with spiritual insights, open-minded perspective, and healing transformation. Hosts Kelley and Cheryl Murphy are working evidential psychic mediums, spiritual teachers, and published authors who are coming together in friendship and teamwork to serve through the energy of spirit, healing, and animal communication. Each week, we invite you to join in a mixture of candid discussions, visits from guests and experts, intuitive development, and live readings to encourage everyone while exploring their multifaceted spiritual path. Come ready with questions and curiosities. And now, here are your hosts, Cheryl Murphy and Kelley Eckhart.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our show today. Welcome, everyone, to Seeing Beyond, Living Transformed, where we speak about all things spiritual and really remind you of really truly who you really are, which is, of course, a spiritual being having a human experience. And with that, I want to say hello to my cohort, my colleague, Kelley Eckhart. Hey, Kelley, how are you today?
I'm great. Thank you, Cheryl. And I'm excited to talk about the subject today.
Yeah, the subject today.
Spirit has a sense of humor, too. I mean, I think it's a great subject.
It is.
I'm very excited.
That's our topic today. It's called Spirit has a sense of humor too, because many people don't realize about the spirit world if they are not a medium or a channel or a psychic. If they're not working in this field, sometimes it's hard to really get confirmation about how funny the universe is and how humorous the spirit world is. And look, Kelley and I are going to give you some examples today, share some stories with you, and then we'll be doing some readings later on. Kelley, is that right?
Yes, we're going to be doing some readings. So stick around for that. We won't make you wait too long.
Yeah. So, and we see people logging on, our lovely audience. We see Jose logging on. We see Kelley, Jennifer, Lori. Guys, thank you. We are also, some of us are on Instagram today. So we're trying to post to as many platforms as we can to say hello. Hello, Bianca. But really, Kelley, why don't you start talking about the signs or the information? What are some stories about how funny you've been getting messages from spirit from?
So I was doing a reading one time about 2 years ago, and it was a woman who came in and wanted to connect with her husband who had passed, and I kept seeing "D's nuts, D's nuts," that joke.
Yeah.
And she was laughing so hard, and I didn't know what to say. I said, "That's all I'm seeing." I guess I felt like it was some kind of inside joke, so I told her that. And so before he had ever died, he said that if I ever die, and this is a young man, he died young, like I think it was around 30, right? He's like, if I ever die, literally like a week before he died, he said this. I want you to plant my ashes in a nut tree, so every time they eat my nuts, like you could say, these nuts, something like that. And I was like, I couldn't stop laughing. It was just so funny. And I was like, oh my God, I've never heard anything like that. Like, I can't believe I got that, that he came through with that. Like, what a sense of humor. Like, he really just wanted to make her laugh. Because
Yeah.
it was shortly after he'd passed, like 6 months, and she was really sad. So I think it made her laugh. And it was a hilarious story that I'll never forget.
It is funny.
They do stuff like that to me all the time. I feel like I get all the jokesters.
I think that spirit, when spirit brings through funny information for me, in some way they are expressing how much they were a jokester in life, right? That could be even some evidence that we're bringing through, how they used to be, not only be funny, but they really do trying to lighten the grief of their loved ones here, right? They are trying to show that, hey, look, everything's okay. We're here. And then if, like you said, they can express or come through in funny ways, funny songs through the radio or, humorous things they can do about the phone ringing or once again, the lights flickering or even receiving funny messages in the mail or phone calls or listening to people talk sometimes. Because sometimes I know when I give my readings, I'll say something funny and the client will say, that sounds just like my loved one.
That's
right?
awesome. Yes, I love that. Well, another time I had an incident happen and I wasn't doing readings. I went to go watch another medium do a dem, and I invited a friend. I bought her a ticket because I knew her mom was gonna come through. I just felt it, right? And so I insisted she come, and she was like, "Okay, I'll try it." And bought her this ticket, got her a really good seat, and she was late. And you know how they play music low, like, in some of those, auditoriums? She came in and the song that was playing was "You're So Vain." I bet you think this song is about you, right? So I thought that was hilarious. And when the medium did get her mom, like I knew it was gonna happen, her mom said, "Don't be so vain and so rude."
Oh,
Like,
I
she's like,
mean,
"So your mom's, like, scolding you," and she's like, Did you do something that would upset your mom?" She goes, "I was late tonight," and she's like, "And my mom would have scolded me."
me too. Uh,
It was funny that the medium used the word vain like the song. I just thought it was really funny.
and that is the similarity, is the words that come out of a medium's mouth can be very, or the mannerisms can be very much like their loved ones in spirit.
Yeah, yeah. It was funny. Sassy. Sassy mom.
I keep telling the story about when I was talking to someone, not doing a reading, but telling them about my brother who passed in spirit, right? And how spirit connects with us. And his name is Greg. And within 12 minutes, 15 minutes, just of talking to someone, we were on a coffee bench having a break, away from the office, so to speak. 4 people came by named Greg, right? They were either the realtor that I was introducing to my friend, the phone call that she received was someone named Greg. The friend was with the friend named Greg. It was just so funny that that is how
Hilarious.
spirit reveals themselves, right? They reveal themselves through humor.
Cheryl, I had that happen at a Cindy Dem in
Mm.
Pleasanton. We drove all the way there to go see her dem, and they put you in these long tables with strangers, right? So Paul's on one side, I'm on this side, and next to me are 2 different men, and then over diagonal was another man, and the man next to me's name was RJ. I was
Oh,
like, "Oh my gosh," because that was my son's name, and then the other one on my other side, he goes, "Well, my name's Ron, and I'm a junior also." And I was like, "Well, we're at the Ron table," and then the guy across from him says, "Well, I'm on a Ron junior also, and I go by RJ." And I was
oh,
like, "Oh my god, we have 3 at our table." Like, it was insane, so I thought, "Is RJ gonna come through?" He didn't, of course, but I felt like that was him saying, "I'm not gonna come through, mom, but hey, here's a little sign," and it was funny. We all
yeah.
were laughing about it because it was like so many Rons, like all close quarters.
That's fun. I think spirit comes through in humorous ways, more than we even give them credit for.
Yeah,
But the intelligence of the universe, they know that we're going to laugh. They want to make us feel good. They wanted to really get us out of the drama, the trauma, the grief, the heaviness, of how we maybe think it should go, how we think a reading could go.
yeah, it's true. And I think sometimes when our grief is so heavy, it's hard for the connection because spirit wants to make you laugh. They want to make you smile. And that's hard to do when you're grieving. And I also think they need that energy, right? That higher vibration energy.
Mhm,
And so sometimes when we're really, I've noticed for me, when I'm grieving more, I can't connect with my own loved ones. Yeah.
mhm.
I feel like they're gone or I can't feel them.
Yeah, I definitely hear that a lot about how people they feel them around, but then where did they go? Or they're not getting their signs from their spirit ones, but their friends are, or their children are. Everyone's seeing their loved one except them
Yeah.
because of that, that heavy grief or that heavy, responsibility. Spirit is certainly looking out for us. And I do feel that the grief is sacred. We need to process it. We need to
Mhm.
learn from it,
It's
kind of
yeah,
go through it to
yeah.
bring relief.
I
Yeah.
think I think one of the things I love about mediumship is spirit's sense of humor, is the way they try to make light of it and make you smile and remember, like, what everything's about, and not
Mhm.
be so serious about everything and know that it isn't the end. I love that part of it, like, to me, that gives me joy every time I do a reading, you know?
And what people don't realize is that laughing does raise your vibration.
Mhm.
Having laughter, singing, dancing, raising the vibration. When we do our work together. I remember we were with a Victoria table tipping, or
Oh,
when you step into seance, when you
yeah.
step into gathering with what large amounts of people, you can really get that spirit
Energy.
energy up.
Or
Yeah.
you're singing those silly songs around, what is it? There'll be something white horses when she comes out.
Yeah.
Remember
She'll
we
be
had
coming
sung it
around
with
the mountain.
Elvis? Yeah, and I'm like, "I don't know these songs that well." Yeah, that
Simple
was a lot of
songs.
fun, that but we were laughing so hard when that was, like, the first time I've ever seen the table move that much.
Yeah.
When it was on the Queen Mary, remember, and everybody was,
Mhm.
like, loud and laughing, and that thing was, like, dancing. It was
Yeah.
crazy. So the higher vibration, it's exciting.
And joy is a frequency, joy is a frequency, and spirit's always wanting us to remember, right, that it's through that energy of love, and the sensation of just being together again. And whenever they can, like, if they were a prankster in life, then they are in spirit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's true. It's true, and, I feel like, we all have, like, unique, sense of humors, like our personalities. So there's different like spirit sense of humor. It's just like we have different sense of humor. Sometimes I get that quirky sense of humor where they didn't really not everybody always got their jokes, right?
Yeah.
They thought they were really funny.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I get like the ones that were just very charismatic and they could tell a joke and everybody thought they were funny. And then you get the ones that are just like nobody got that joke at all ever. Like they're like a flat sense of humor, right? Or there's witty, or there's all kinds, sarcastic,
Let's
but
see.
it's great
What did
evidence.
Yeah, what did Liz say? We had that on the screen. Liz said, "My friend passed away unexpectedly last year. Oh, she was 50. Oh, it's so young. And I haven't felt her at all.
I'm
I've
so
always felt
sorry.
all my other family and friends right away, and I always see and hear signs from them, but not her." Oh,
So sorry, Liz. That happened to me with my bestest friend as well, and she passed away. And it was a while before I started feeling her, and it really made me sad. And I understand how it feels. I'm so sorry.
yeah, I would say, yeah, please keep, just keep asking her to come. Please know that she comes in her own way with you, because that could be how it's happening, is she's
Got it.
showing up in a different way. Or
Mhm.
even the smallest things, that when we see a feather, when the lights flicker, things even when we're awake that are hard to believe and we have doubt, take that as your friend, and just say, yes, I'm hearing you, I'm seeing you, please show up more, please bring through more signs.
I also feel like she's around you, but she doesn't want you to be sad.
Mhm, mhm.
That's what I feel. I feel like she wants you to be okay, and she doesn't want to upset you. It's just the feeling I get. It's like she doesn't want her to start crying.
It can be very, very hard, of course, when someone is in grief, and of course a close person like this in your life. And once again, I think spirit is working with you in different ways. Sometimes it gets more subtle, Kelly. Sometimes spirit comes through
Yes, very
loud,
yeah.
loud and boisterous, and other times they're very soft, subtle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's true, it's true. I would say that maybe is how, like, my friend finally came through when she did for me. I wasn't sure at first it was her, you know? It took me a
Mhm.
minute to really kind of get closer to it. So, yeah, I just think I was in the way. That's how I felt. I was in the way, I was making it harder. Yeah.
That can be it. That can be it.
Would you like to start jumping into
Oh,
readings, Cheryl?
let's I'm ready.
So, guys, we're going to do readings. So, if you'd like a reading, post because we're doing them through the comments. Post either a psychic question, be specific, or B, if you want to connect to a loved one, who you would like to connect with, a relationship, not their names. And listen for if we choose you. Okay,
Mhm, mhm.
we'll just wait for the comments to roll in. I know they will. They always do. Um,
I'm
Go ahead, Cheryl.
I was just gonna say, I'm hearing the name Daniel, so I don't know if someone can take that, Daniel or the Dan. I'd love a reading to connect, please.
Oh, with cousin and one with grandpa. So who would you want to go first?
Let's connect with, I did feel Caitlin. I felt Caitlin, my paternal grandmother.
Caitlin it is. Hi, Caitlin. You want to connect first, Cheryl, or you want me to?
I will. I will. Caitlin, I do feel your paternal grandmother coming through to express love to you. And it really to express how time flies, like you were probably just thinking about her. She does bring through that heart energy of love. I did feel a recent birthday or celebration, please, Caitlin. And I felt you to have a really strong relationship with her. Like there were great either conversations or time you spent with her that, just the memories would never take. And I also just heard I don't know if it's the month of May or March, because I heard the MA come through, and I may have jumped the gun, but I want to tell you that she's with you. And there's something about her bringing you rocks. So like little rocks or little pebbles. Perhaps that's where you would have that in common with her. Like when you went walking, you would walk near a place where like a rock garden, or have memories around that, around pebbles once again. So I'm going to leave that with you, and I'm going to leave you with her love.
And I'm just gonna just say a couple things because
Mhm.
I felt all that too, Cheryl. It was beautiful. And I just want to say I feel like she wants to remind you
March
of a
10th is her
vacation or a
birthday.
trip like
Yeah.
that you guys did as a family. And what's so funny is Vivian had just popped in when I felt that. You guys went on a trip and she posted aloha. Hello, Vivian.
Hi,
And then that
Vivian.
made me think, and I don't know if that's because I saw the comment or if it was spirit using it, but I felt like maybe there was a special trip that you went on with this grandmother where it was like somewhere tropical, like Hawaii. I don't know. That's just what I wanted to say and put it out there. Let me know if you understand that. But otherwise, I felt all the stuff that Cheryl was feeling, and that was just such a beautiful reading, Cheryl.
Yeah, thank you. And March 10th is her birthday. Like, I just feel like the two of you were extremely connected. I want to say soulmates in a very strong way. Like the two of you, you're both old souls, right? So lots of love, Caitlin.
Yes. Yes, that was beautiful. And then there was one up here I saw that I felt like we should pick. It is um, Ariel, and she wants to connect with her cousin. It's at 4:20. That's what caught my eye. I'm like, RJ brought this one to me. RJ said, "Mom, you got to do the one at 4:20." Um, that's my son's sign. If you don't know, if you guys don't know that about me, my son gives me 4:20 all the time. So Ariel, I feel like your cousin must be hanging out with my son. That's all I'm gonna say right now. But then I really felt like I had to. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Caitlin. I just feel like Ariel with your cousin. I want to say oh, that's funny. She just put that now. Oh my gosh, that just threw me off. I feel like with your cousin, you guys were very close. And I don't know if this is a boy or a girl cousin, but I felt a boy cousin. So maybe it's a girl, maybe she's a tomboy. I don't know. I felt more of a masculine kind of personality. That's what I was tuning into. I could be off on that one. I apologize. But either way, let me know. I also feel like your cousin and you were very close, and you two could really get in trouble together, like fun ways. Yes, boy cousin, and we were very close. Thank you. And you used to get in, like, I feel like trouble, like you guys were always getting in trouble with your parents and things like that. And you really kind of instigated each other. And I want to like remember all the fun times and all the cool times. And maybe 420 has something to do with it. I'm not sure, but I'm seeing a little theme here. And and I don't know if that is, but I just feel that, okay? I also just feel like a lot of love for you and the family and everybody. He wants everybody to know, like, I'm good, I'm good, I'm okay where I'm at now,
Mhm.
and not to worry about me. I'm very proud of you. Yes. So that's what I'm getting, like right off the bat in my head. So Cheryl?
Yeah. So for Ariel, I just want to say your cousin feels so fun to hang out with. And I want to say there's something about the number 3 or the rings he's talking about on his fingers, and that he's learning patience over on the other side, because I'm hearing that you used to let him go first, a lot of the times. And now he's kind of learning to step back, like learning patience, like letting other people go, slow, meaning go first, slowing down, taking it as it comes. I think that's his advice for you today. Just slow down, take it as it comes, like life is a joy, life is a gift, because he does feel very positive. So I love hanging out with him. I'm so glad you can understand that. Um, please take that at love from us. We're reading your comments as they're coming in. So thank you, Ariel.
Thank you so much, Ariel. He's really a great like energy. Thank you.
Oh.
I'll let you pick the next one, Cheryl.
Oh, wow. Let's see. Okay. Thank you, Ariel. Let's see here. Can we go to Kira Jade at 421? I'll take that one. I would love a reading from my mom, my grandma, or my brother.
Oh.
So I do feel I'm just going to go work with your mom and your brother, Kira Jade at 421. Because I feel like your mom and your brother feel very much in your life. Your mom feels to be a very strong presence in your life. And I want to say, I know that, Mother's Day is around the corner and it does feel like it can be very hard and emotional for you, but she is right there and she's giving me like red roses as a sign for you. And then when I connect with your brother, he does feel so strong. I want to say, I feel like this person was someone we either were very close to, someone we looked up to. And he's kind of talking about the humor of spirit. I feel like him saying, like, don't do anything I wouldn't do. But then he talked also about sports a little bit, about the Dodgers or something. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm just going to put that out there to you. See if I hear back from you on that. Like, did he play sports or a sports fan in that way? Yeah. So I'm just going to leave that with you and hand it over to Kelley. What are you getting?
So you said mom, brother, and grandmother, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just need to understand because I'm feeling a grandmother on your mom's side, a maternal grandmother. So if you could let me know in the comments if you understand maternal grandmother. If I'm on the wrong side, I'm just going to tell you what I'm feeling with the grandmother. I feel like she was very fun. She was very loving and a little sassy for grandma. Like she just kind of joked around and said it like it was. And I kind of feel like she liked to rule the roost in a sense. Like she liked to feel like she was in charge or people let her think that. That's the kind of feeling I get. A lot of energy for a grandma and very fun. That's what I'm feeling. And I know you were tuning into the brother and I felt him
Yeah.
as well. And I also felt he had a good sense of humor and he was very down to earth and very loving as a brother. I think that we were close is how I feel with my sister. Sounds like my dad's mom. Okay, I'm on the wrong side. I had a feeling I might be on the wrong side. I don't know why. She came in on my right, but Spirit's been messing with me this week. They keep coming in on
They
the
have a sense of humor.
yeah, yeah. So that's what's happening. They're trying to mess with my system. Um, yeah, just a lot of love from them, though. I just feel like the grandmother is quite sweet and funny and really loves you a lot and is very proud of you and watches over you. Yes. At one time, yes. Oh, that's sweet. That's what I get, so I'll leave that with you.
I think it's your time, but
Yeah.
I
You
do
wanna
feel
go for it?
something.
Go for it, Cheryl.
Can we go to at 427? There's Kate LeBrock. And I know, Kelley, you're going to tune in on this one too, but she would love to hear from her son. She misses him so much. And I just want to tell you, your son is so compassionate when he comes through, just so sensitive and also just as emotional or just as supportive as you hoped he would be for you. I feel him saying, believe, 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 because it's coming through like it's happening, like just step into that belief, which is very hard for a lot of people to do. We really do have to step into that trust of him coming aware of it. But he also showed me a guitar. So I also felt music with him or musical instruments with him, and that he brings messages through you, um, through the radio. And I'm hearing the song like It's All Right, meaning here comes the sun, it's all right, here comes the sun. So I'm going to leave you with that, Kate, and ask
Yeah.
Kelley what she's picking up.
I also felt like he was a very sensitive soul, kind of an empath, and he was very sweet and loving and, could really read the energy in a room. I feel like he would get overwhelmed if things were, too much for him because he felt so much and he was so, I just feel like he didn't like lots of like drama or stress. He really avoided that in his life. I do feel like he was a very calming soul and he wanted to bring peace and for a guy like I just feel like he was so like down to earth about it. I don't know how old he was when he passed, but I feel like at least a young adult. And a young adult for me starts at 15, but maybe he was younger. He's definitely an old soul though, and he has to me the mind of an adult. That's the way I
Mhm.
feel him. He
Mhm.
is a sunshine. He does come through with the sunshine behind him, like he's a silhouette in the sun.
Mm.
So I
Mm,
do feel like it's almost like he was bringing the sun to you always. I
mm,
know he comes around when you're, just waking up and you feel him. I feel like, that's when you feel his energy the most because you're very open when, oh, he was older, thank you. Yeah, I just felt like he had, like, young energy, but old soul, so it's kind of I wasn't sure the age, so appreciate that. I feel like he comes around when you're waking up in the morning. He likes to be there when you're first waking up because he feels so connected to you because 'cause you're so open. So I don't know if you, notice that. I also feel like the sun shines in your room in the morning, and he that's why he shows up. He's kind of like, "I'm always with the sun, mom. I'm the sun that shines on you." That's the feeling I get. And I do wanna mention, like, the month of I keep going to it's either June, July, or January. It's a J month. I wanna say
mhm,
it was summer, though. I feel
mhm,
like, oh, I'm so sorry.
mm.
I feel like, there's something important about the summertime, June or July. It feels like a birthday or an anniversary of sorts, and so he's just mentioning that. I feel like that's an important time. I also feel like he loved the summertime and spending time with his family. I don't know if he was a father either, but I did feel like he was very good with kids and he loved children. Yeah.
And your son must have been so heroic to, gosh, have had cancer 4 times and just, really a struggle, but also how brave, I think in some way. Yeah.
That is
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kate. And we can so feel, your love for him. And there's a strong connection between the two of you too. As Kelley mentioned, there is a strong connection that he
Oh,
is
and
so
there's
with
birthdays
you.
in June and July as brothers and sisters. Okay. He's just, I guess, saying he's gonna be there. He's gonna be there, like, in spirit, like, look for signs on that day, look for interesting things that happen, things
Mm,
that maybe the electricity flickering or orbs in the photos, something like that, because he's gonna make himself known that day.
mm.
Yeah. He was close to his sister's children. That's what I felt like. He was very, like, loved them so much. Oh, that's beautiful. So sorry for your loss, Kate.
Very sorry, Kate.
Yeah.
All right, Kelley. I think I
You
go
picked
for it,
you
Kelley.
picked good ones.
That was, well, we could feel so emotional with this Kate and her son. The
Oh,
lights do flicker.
yeah, that's how he's showing you. There was one from where did she go? She's up here. It was earlier. She's asked a few times. I don't know if it's a she, it's a he. K Wesley Jones. If
I
you
was
could say if you
just
could say
looking at it going, "Oh, I wonder who she wants to talk
you.
to."
I just need to know who you'd like to connect to. If you would post that in the comments, we're definitely gonna hop on and tune into your loved ones, okay? Because we're doing. Oh, thank you. We found it. All right. So, well, yeah, we want to go back to the one that said who he wanted to talk to. If you could go back to that comment, please.
I
Thank
think
you.
her dad and her
Yes.
grandmother.
Can I? It's. I think it's a boy. Can I hear from my dad or my grandma or my best friend Sky Bryant? Yes, you can. I don't know if this is I feel like I'm connecting with your best friend right now, but I'm not 100% sure. I know he's a lot of fun. He's very down to earth. I feel like he was a big jokester and he liked to joke around all the time and make you laugh. And I feel like the two of you were always having these really like fun times together. I also feel like he keeps saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Um, and his passing just feels like very tragic, very unexpected. I don't know that it feels like an illness. It almost feels like something else, like some type of an accident. And he just wants you to know he's grateful for the friendship that you guys shared and for all the things, like all the ways you were there for him, is how I feel. Yes, that's what I said. You were a boy. um, yeah, it's a boy. Okay, thank you. That threw me off. I really just feel like he's just sending you so much like love for being the best friend he'd ever had. That's the feeling I get. And just wants you to know that. And Cheryl, did you want to tune into his grandma? I think he wants to hear from.
I do. I feel like your grandma's your best friend, and I feel like she's a rock star in your life. Like she kind of held you together and, really kind of just loved you up in that way, like taught you right from wrong. And really proud of you, I want to say. I'm not, I want to ask you, is there something about a farm or a ranch or a land with your upbringing? Because I'm hearing clicking and I'm wondering gosh, are they riding horses? What's happening? Are they clicking?
Mm.
There's some clicking go. Oh, and also, I felt like your dad, there's something about like leaving something behind of your dad's, like, was he, did he leave you his, yes, she was like, did he leave you, your dad, did he leave you a pocket knife, something like that?
Oh,
Also about the creativity I felt for you earlier too, about there's so much creativity in your family, whether it's through painting or art, but there's so much color and life. And I want to say, I think that you and your dad have a special bond where you hear your father. So I don't know if you feel, yeah, she had a farm where you feel intuitive, but I feel you hear your father. So I'm going to leave that with you and him telling you it's all right. It's all right. Okay. Thank you so much for that, for asking us to connect with them. They seem like lovely, lovely family.
yeah, that was beautiful, Cheryl. It was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Thank you.
And look at Vivian here being so sweet to everybody. I just want to honor Vivian because she's such a sweet soul and
Oh,
she's so supportive of all of us mediums in the
thank
mediumship
you.
world. And we
Yeah.
appreciate you, Vivian. You're the kindest soul I feel
Yeah.
it.
Thank
Um,
you.
Charlene Shars would love a message of her grandma. She was a medium as well. And you were close. Okay, well,
Okay, good.
that's good. We'll take it. So if we could get up Chars's thank you. I really wanted to connect with your grandma, Shar. I'm not sure which grandmother you wanted to connect with, but I do want to go to mother's side. So I hope I'm on the right side, or I hope that's the grandmother you wanted to hear from. Oh, and you're a medium too.
Oh,
Your name looked familiar. I think I've met you before, maybe. Um, Definitely, she feels like I feel like I'm connecting with your mom's side of the family, grandma on that side, and she feels like somebody that you don't want to really mess with. Like she was sweet and loving, but don't get on her bad side because you'll see she'll show you. That's how I felt like. And I think she was a really like strong woman. She had to really kind of take care of a lot of things or had a lot of responsibility. It feels like at an early age, and she feels like the matriarch of the family. And that's that's her little ex. I like that. That's a great name for her. She just really comes through with so much strength and so much power, and I really feel like you are a lot like her. I feel like you take after this grandma in a good way, and she's really loving that and loves that, and I feel like she works with you all the time because she loves what you're doing and she really resonates with you. I also feel like, you and this grandma, you've had other lives together. Like this isn't like the first time you guys have been in a life together, and that's why you're so connected. Um, that's her. She was very strong. Yes, very. So I just want to say, grandma's just like, hey, you got this. Don't let anything stop you. I've got your back. That's the feeling I get from her. It's like just total support for you and the family. I do feel like your mom and her loved each other, but they really butted heads sometimes because they were very different. And oh, okay, got it. And so she's just really saying, I don't know if I almost feel like she's saying you and your mom are butting heads right now. And she's really just saying, like, be kind, understand, and loving with her. Like, she loves you very much. I feel like she's kind of like taking your mom's side, like saying, come on, let's stay together. Let's all be close because family's so important. So important. And I feel like that's what she's trying to remind you. All right. And I'm going to leave this to Cheryl now if you have anything.
thank you. Thank you. And definitely, Charlene, your grandmother feels like a powerhouse, I want to say. And I feel like the mystical um, arts will say run in your family. And I want to ask you if you've done a family tree or the ancestry.com, because it does feel like you're very connected. And they keep telling me, ask about the clothes in the closet or the clothes you have of theirs. And I also felt a watch. So I don't know if you have her watch, if you understand that, or I felt the number 2 or 2 o'clock to be significant. Yes, sure, she was, yes, in my ancestors. Ah, how I want to say, Charlene, that they are not only not they, she, your grandmother, she's taking the control here. She's like she's eager to keep connecting you, to putting you out there and into the spotlight, or doing this, more and more will come, is what she's saying. So I'm going to leave that with you. But as Kelley said, she's right there by your side. I feel like you're writing in a journal, or maybe you're writing a book about her or your life. But there is something about really connecting and channeling her energy through writing. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's beautiful. She's great energy. Um, did you want to pick the next one? Didn't I pick the last two? Or
You did. You did. Well, you picked the last one, and I will go. Did we do Natalie Dunn? Could I
no,
please
I
have
was gonna pick her. I was like, wait, no, it's Cheryl's turn. I was gonna pick her. That's great. You go, Cheryl. You start.
it's because we just did that with the reading before us. Like
I
you picked
know, but
someone,
like
and I was going to
you
pick
played
that
tonight,
person, Jay
like,
Wezzy. Okay.
yeah.
All right, Natalie, can I please have a message from my best friend or my cousin? Now you want to have a message from your best friend or your uncle.
Because earlier it was
So,
cousin.
yeah, right.
Yeah, so best friend, cousin, and uncle.
I want to do, I think I'm with uncle. I could be moving around here, but I feel like the uncle's saying we did everything together. And I understand best friends would do everything together. Um, but I did feel uncle to be kind of a parent in your life, or taught you a lot in your life, is how I'm hearing it. Him really taking and him being very sensitive also. Like, I don't think he was closed off, or I think he's very open to you and wanting to encourage you, and he's very, very good teacher, is how I feel with his energy. And also, he would also be someone who is affectionate, or tell you how proud he is of you. So I'm going to stop there and hand it to Kelley. If I get more in a moment, I'll pass to you.
And you were
Because
go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Uncle, right?
Yeah, the uncle. I believe I was. Yeah.
And so we have the uncle, the cousin, and who else? The dad, right?
The best friend, cousin, and uncle.
Oh, okay. So best friend, cousin. Let me just tune in here. So I think I'm getting the best friend. I do feel like if I'm getting your best friend, this does well. I'm not sure if I get your best friend because it feels like a boy. And I don't know if your best friend was a boy. If your best friend's a boy, then I'm getting the best friend. I'm just going to tell you what I'm feeling with them. That's so hard to do sometimes when you don't have quick feedback. But I definitely feel like I'm getting a man that's coming through. I feel like he was your best friend. I feel like he was really funny, and you guys had a lot of laughs together, and we did all kinds of fun things together. I also feel like, this was just to me, it's like so I'm gonna say like such a grounded friendship. Like we had so much in common. We like could talk for hours about the same things, and we were always like on the same page, and it's like we could finish each other's sentences. That's the kind of feeling I get. I do feel like the passing was very unexpected and very tragic. So if you could let us know in the comments if you understand any of this, that would be so helpful. And I do feel like this best friend's passing was tragic, very unexpected. I also feel like I want to say, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And it's almost like they want to apologize for not being with you anymore. Okay, thank you. That's what I needed. So I don't know why, but I'm getting a guy. It feels like a guy. So I'm going to let you go, Cheryl, because I might be getting for somebody else.
Yeah, Natalie. And I guess, with there's just people out there wanting to connect with you. I also feel, Natalie, I'm just going to give you a reading now, if I could, Natalie, just as we end it. Her best friend was a girl.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting a guy.
And look, Natalie, you're very intuitive, is what I kind of keep hearing. I don't know if you're taking classes or if you want to take classes, but please reach out to Kelley, or, myself, or any reputable medium out there, or teacher that you are drawn to. Because I think there's something about your intuition needs to be heard, or it needs to be seen or revealed to you to help others. So that's really, I'm going to end it there.
Yes.
Have a thought about it. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I felt that because I mean, I'm wondering if this is a guy that wants to get in touch with her because she's friends with his family or something. That's what I'm wondering. Because
Hmm.
I feel like he wants to get a message to his best friend. That's God. So if you know somebody who lost maybe a brother or their best friend or something like that, let him know. That's what I'm gonna say. Um, Cheryl, you wanna pick the next one?
Uh, I was going to maybe pause for a moment and do events coming up.
Yeah,
Kelley,
that's a great idea.
is that what you were
Great
thinking
idea.
too?
Yes, yes.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh. That makes sense.
yes. Sometimes we're messengers. Yeah. So,
So,
you want me to start with my events?
yes, why don't you tell us about your upcoming events, Kelley, how people can reach you and where they find you?
So right now this month, I have my small group reading online on the 26th, I believe. You can find it on my website, mediumkelly.com/events. I'm also doing, a free Q&A about my mentorship on
I saw that the 27th.
did I yeah, so I'm wrong on my dates, so I apologize, I'm not good at remembering when anything is. The small group reading is on Sunday, May 24th,
Oh,
and I'm doing on the
s-
nope, on the did I do the no, I did not. I'm not sure what day I'm doing my, Q&A yet,
but
but
you
I
can
have it on
announce it.
my website soon.
Yeah, it's
It's
a free Q&A.
yes, it's a free Q&A. I want to, go over with everybody how how my mentorship works if they're curious about it, and answer any questions anyone has for my mentorship.
I
So
have it. It's May 17th at 4
yeah,
p.m. Pacific. Thank you.
thank you, Cheryl. Where was that?
I'm on your email. I looked at your email.
I just put it out today, but I haven't put
You
it on
did.
my site. I'm a little behind. I'm trying. Yeah, so it's May 17th. Thank you. And then the small group reading is the weekend after at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I have 5 tickets left. Yes.
Hi, that's great.
It's so hard to remember what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. But that's all I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna leave it to you, Cheryl.
So I have some great events, guys. I really want to invite. Number one, I did a fundraiser recently. I want to thank everyone that supported us for the fundraiser. We'll be doing another one. More to talk about that to come. We'll have another fundraiser. Maybe we can get together, Kelley, on something with your students and my students. I mean,
Yes,
you
I'm
mentioned that.
working on it in
It's,
June.
yes, we'll
June. I'm
have
putting it together.
get that together. And but I am doing a great event next week with Thomas John. That's happening the day after Mother's Day. So that's Monday, May 11th. So we'd love to have you. It's online. You'll have two mediums for 2 hours. It's just a great event. And once again, please join us. You can find out those tickets on my events page. Thank you for posting that at the bottom. So that's myself and Thomas John, May 11th. And then my Circle of Love, my small group reading event is May 29th. That's the next time I have a small group reading where only 6 tickets are sold. So it's a very small, 6 people, because we love to have the intimate feel. Every month it's a different theme. I mean, it's so interesting, Kelley. I know you know that when
Yeah,
you get that, I mean, spirit brings the right people
yeah,
together.
I
There's a
love it.
theme or
There's always a theme, yeah,
message.
right?
It's incredible. Mine's called Circle of Love small group reading events. And then also just to share with people, I do private readings or, working online and by phone right now, but it's so exciting to be doing readings and sharing the spirit. Both Kelley and I are teachers. We both have classes coming up, Kelley mentioned. So look, just check out our websites. Kelley is at mediumkelly.com. That's Kelley. So sign up for her newsletter. And then mine is at mediumcheryl.com, and you can sign up for my newsletter. We both have so much wonderful events. We try to reach people in different ways, right, Kelley? Because some people may want to go to the events, or some people want a private reading or
Yeah, yeah,
be
I try
part
to
of
have
our circle.
all kinds of different things offered.
Yeah,
And are you done? I just wanted to mention one more thing.
I am done.
I'm gonna be in LA this summer, and I was going to ask you, Cheryl, we should do an in-person dem maybe in July.
I would love to do that. I'd love to do that.
Me
Thank you.
too. Yeah, I'm going to be there for most of the summer off and on.
Oh, that would be fun. That would be great.
Yeah, so I'm excited. And I thought, why, while I'm down there, like, we have to do a dem.
I got a dim date.
Yes. July. So if you're in
Yeah.
LA, look out for that. We'll be
That's
announcing that
great.
eventually.
That's great.
Yeah. So it's 4:51. You want to do a couple more readings?
I would love to do another reading.
Yeah.
So let's see. At 4:49, Tamer Camelplot says, "Can I get some messages from mom and dad in spirit?" I really feel your mom stepping through with a message to say, like, it's never too late to kind of pick up yourself. I do feel with you, you are changing directions, or maybe you have questions about a different career path or different experience in life. And your mom is encouraging you to kind of take that chance, or, really, we need those types of people, right? That just say, try something new or step out of your comfort zone. So I think mom is coming to you in that way. I want to say that your parents do feel very excited to be connecting with you today. I feel both dad's love and mom's love. And that I heard a ring, like you're wearing a ring, or a ring is important for you. It could be your mom's ring. And also there's a dog over there too. So they're with their family pet, I want to say. There's also a fish. I'm wondering if you had fish in an aquarium when you were a young girl or recently, but that feels like this. It feels like a family pets from when you were a child coming through. So I'm going to leave that with you and hand it over to Kelley.
I feel like your dad's coming through, and he is really funny and very sweet, kind of, I want to say, down the earth, straightforward kind of guy, but very, very loving. And I do feel like, everyone that knew him loved him, and he made people laugh. And I feel like he's very proud of you and all of his children. So I feel like you're not an only child, that there's other children. And I do feel like he's a grandfather as well. So I'm not sure if that's true, but that's the feeling I get. Like I'm watching over the next generation is the kind of feeling I get with him. And I also feel like somebody's named after him that's still here. So I don't know if you have a brother or if it's a grandchild that maybe has his name, like middle name or something like that, because I feel like he's really proud of this. That's what I'm going to say. If you could let us know in the comments if any of that made sense. I feel like I might be having an off day today. I don't know what it is. Yes, he is a grandfather. Okay. Yeah. Some days you just have those. I'm like, maybe it's not my day.
Yes, he's a grandfather.
Yay. Okay. I just feel like a lot of pride. Like your father is just very proud of you. I do feel like mom, I think Cheryl connected with mom, right?
Yeah, I felt mom, encouraging you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's on the recording. You can listen to the show, but definitely I felt mom coming through.
Yeah.
So we don't want to repeat anything. We want to maybe do another reading if we can get to one, Kelley, or
Yeah, so we're gonna leave you with that, Tamer can plot.
thank you. Thank you. Absolutely, they're your guides. I will say that, definitely.
For
That's a
sure.
good question too. I mean, yeah, it was a right question to ask. I think you
Yes.
needed to know that. Definitely,
Yes.
they are your guides and they're with you, and they definitely, I think you feel them or you sense them in your home. So definitely.
Yes, that's true. I believe that too. Can we do a one for June? She's been so patient.
Hi, June.
Yeah. So where'd she go? Oh, is dad or mom here today? So I felt right off the bat they're both coming in together, but they come in together, but they don't like to feel like I feel like mom's like super independent, and she's like, we're not gonna hold hands. Like you do your thing, I'm gonna do mine. That's how they came in, kind of feeling. I feel funny and sassy mom, that she loved you very much and really feels I just feel like a lot of compassion for everything that you're going through right now. So I'm not sure if that resonates, but that's the kind of feeling I feel like mom wants you to know. She's like holding you or hugging you. A lot of love from mom and dad. That's what I'm getting right now. Yeah, and dad just feels like he's just like a man's man, and he's just funny and he's sweet, very loving, but very down to earth, very what's the word? I want to say he just said it like it was, but I don't think he was ever mean or anything. He just feels like it was like he was kind of sarcastic and funny and would always be there if you needed him no matter what. Like you knew you could rely on dad. And he's also really standing behind you with pride, but love and support, like he's got your back kind of feeling. That's how I feel him showing himself. And I'm going to pass it to Cheryl.
Yeah, I love that what you said, Kelly. And I want to say, June, that your parents come through. I do feel them together. They're sitting on the couch watching you, like laid back, collective, taking it easy, saying you're always the adventurer. You're the one always going out on your own. And I want to say, I feel with you, though, if this makes sense, there was a recent heartbreak or something emotionally that happened. I'm not sure. I don't know if it was a loss, but just something happened. I don't know, it could be an end of a relationship happening. But I want to say that both mom and dad are here, and they are very much watching you and encouraging you and really supporting you. I do feel like whether you are going to have a career shift or go out on your own, because they say you're going out on a limb, meaning you're going to go out there on your own. I think what I'm hearing is it's time, it's time, or it's about time. You can do, like, they feel you're like your biggest supporters, that what wonderful people. So just to give you their love. And they give me this rainbow. I think this from your mom. The rainbow is from your mother.
Love
All
that.
right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
Thank
see.
you, June.
It's really weird that you said rainbow because I was like actually seeing one in my mind.
Oh,
I was like, oh,
you
wow,
see
that,
a
and then
rainbow.
you said that, I'm like, yeah, yeah. That was
Love
beautiful,
it.
Cheryl. Your readings are like spot on today, and I love it. And they're
Wholeness.
so like they're
Yeah.
so loving. I
Are
feel
they
like
loving?
you're hugging everybody with your reading.
Spirit is loving. Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
I love it. So it was awesome. Great show.
Guys, it was a super show. I mean, these shows fly by, Kelly. That's really
Me
what's happening
too.
is, when we do these readings, and look, if it's up to our audience, if it's up to you, Kelly, maybe we'll do some more either next week or the week
Well,
after. We'll try
next
to
week.
keep people. Pardon me. Oh, I won't
Aren't
be
you
here
gone
next
next
week.
week?
I am gone next week.
Yeah, because
Thank
we have
you.
Lori Albert next week.
That's
If
right.
you guys
Thank you.
know, just so everybody knows what's coming next week. I know some of
Thank
you
you.
guys love Lori, and we're gonna
Yeah.
miss you.
Thank you. Thank you. I will be on a birthday vacation a little bit there. Ooh. So,
Yeah,
Miss Lori Albert, wonderful Lori, always seems to fill in for me
I love
at
her.
those great times. So,
Yes.
thank you, Lori, in advance if she's watching today.
Yeah.
But yes, so anyone, thank you everyone for watching. You guys have a great show next week, Kelly. Uh,
Yeah.
Once again, everyone, thank you for watching Seeing Beyond Living Transformed. Please join us back here next week, next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Please share our page, like us, follow us on YouTube and Facebook, wherever it is you are watching this platform. We so appreciate you. And thank you for being part of our community, part of our family. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Namaste. Have a beautiful week.